And from Orem High School, we welcome you inside of the gymnasium as we kick off the 3A Girls Basketball State Tournament. I'm Ken Nielsen. Good to have you with us here on Centricom, local Channel 10, as they bring this one to you. As Barrett Hilton produces this one up above here, as we're just about ready to go with the first ball game of the morning. It's an early start as we've got the Grantsville Cowboys and the Providence Hall Patriots tipping this one off. As Providence Hall out of Region 14, they're the number 5 seed coming into this tournament. And out of Region 13, Grantsville, they're the number 1 team coming into the tournament. Also ranked number 2 in the state are the Grantsville Cowboys, as they come in with a very glossy 18-3 overall record, 8-0 in region play. And immediately Grantsville will take this ball away, and they'll come the other way. Scoreless here from Orem High School. Here's the first shot up, and it is no good. And Providence Hall, they'll run this one down. Desiree Berthoud runs the point for Coach Allie Cardwell. That's the ball. Be out of bounds here right on this court side right in front of us. Starters for Providence Hall will be Madison Hufford. She's a sophomore, averages 3 a game. Desiree Berthoud, a senior, averages 8 per game. She wears number 13. Rachel Weiss also averages 6, wears number 22. And here's a steal and layup up and good, as Grantsville's Mason White gets the Cowboys on the board first. Rachel Weiss, as I mentioned, wears number 22, averages 6 per game. Sadie Bustillos wears number 30, averages 5 per game for Providence Hall. We'll get the starters for Grantsville here in just a moment. But another steal, and Grantsville the other way, all the way up for the layup. Good. With her first bucket, Addison Smith. So again, good to have you with us here on an early Friday morning edition of Utah High School Activity Association basketball. As we have a number 1 and a number 5 seed. Here's a jumper up and no good. Without misses. And Grantsville trying to run. We'll throw it over the top. Timeout's going to be taken by Providence Hall to settle things down here. 6:35 to go here in the first quarter from Orem High School. Again, this is the first round play-in games of the 3A state basketball tournament. Here's your starters for Grantsville. They'll come with a 5'11 junior. Wearing number 2 is Ashley Edwards, averages 10 points per ball game. Also getting the start, a 5'11 senior, number 15, that is Hannah Butler. She averages 10 a game, also has 6 rebounds per game. Wearing number 24 is Mason White. She's a 6-foot sophomore, averages 9 per game, and leads them in rebounding at just about 7 rebounds per ball game. Madison Fields, a 5'10 senior, wears number 31, leads the Cowboys in scoring, averages 13 a game, and averages 6 rebounds as well. Addison Smith rounds out the starting 5. She's a 5'6 senior, wears number 32, and averages 4 points per ball game. Tall order, none to say the least, for Providence Hall in this one, as Grantsville comes in, as I mentioned, 18-3 overall. Their only losses this year were to Stansbury, East, and Cedar. They're on a 10-game winning streak as they come into this one. Ranked number 2 in the state, behind Emory. In fact, your top 5, Emory, Grantsville, Carbon, South Sevier, and Richfield. And you'll see all of them here today on the floor. Next game up will be Delta and South Sevier. That's the 10-10 game. We'll have it right here on Centricom and on Mid-Utah Radio. So out of the timeout, Grantsville has another steal, and here they come the other way. Ashley Edwards, they list her at 5'9", might even be a little bit taller than that. She has it out on that outside wing, as Grantsville has size and athleticism. In reality, one of the few teams that I think can challenge Emory in this tournament. Here's a 3 out on this angle, left side, no good. That was Addison Smith. Rebound taken down nicely by Lillian Ellett of Providence Hall. And back come the Patriots the other way. Desiree Berthoud with it. Right side, ball gets out of bounds, and another turnover. And it'll be Grantsville coming the other way. So here's the Cowboys with it, as they lead this one 4-0. Not quite 3 minutes into this one, and Grantsville It's a little bit of jitters. They throw it over the top and out of bounds. And a little senior leadership, Madison Field says, hey, calm down, everybody. Here comes that pressure defense out of half court. Providence does break it. And they'll have it way out front. And just as I say that, here's another steal taken away, this time by Addison Smith. And they'll set it out front. So Providence, a little undersized in this one as they sit back in a zone, and they'll pick this one away. Up with the steal is Bustillos, Sadie Bustillos with it. And Providence looks to get on the board for the first time here in this one. And Grantsville likewise in a zone, trapping zone, and another steal taken away. Ashley Edwards, she'll go all the way length of the floor, lays it up and good. So 3 different starters now have scored for Grantsville in this one. They lead at 6-0. And again, here comes that half-court trap that has been very effective so far here in the first half. Deep right corner, here's a 3, tipped and controlled by Grantsville's Madison Fields. And up the floor they come in a hurry. Here comes Ashley Edwards. And now they'll settle things down. Once again, this is the number 2 team in the state, the Grantsville Cowboys. They lead at 6-0 over the 5 seed out of Region 14. And here's a 3. Up and good by Ashley Edwards. She's got 5, averages 10 per game on the year. Just like that, it's 9-0, 4 minutes in. Another steal, poked away. Nope, whistle on a foul. This is going to go against Mason White. Be her first.
Fouls on number 24, Mason White. That's her first. Providence Hall.
Shaylin Hancock in the game for Providence Hall as well. She wears number 45. Ball tipped out of bounds on the inbound pass. It'll stay with Providence. Principal at Providence Hall is Mr. Nate Marshall, their athletic director, Mr. Brett Kettenring. And over at Grantsville, Ken Agard, the principal, Luke Thomas, the athletic director. If you're just joining us, Providence Hall in the traveling red uniforms. They're the visitors in this one. Ball tipped out of bounds. Home team in this first game, Grantsville. They wear the whites. Yeah, Grantsville will inbound under their own basket. They have really had a tough time against this defensive Grantsville, and the ball tipped out of bounds off of the Patriots. It'll go to Grantsville. Under 4 to go here in the first quarter, 9-0. Again, our thanks to Centricom, local channel 10. Barrett Hilton, as they produced this one for us in this first round of the state tournament. Here's a steal down inside and a whistle on a foul. Kylie Thomas picks up her first personal in the ball game. Second team foul on Grantsville. Into the game, here comes Laura Sandberg. She's a 5'7" junior, averages 5.5 points a ball game for Grantsville. So again, here comes the half-court trap, and Providence having all kinds of trouble with it. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Patriots. Ball right through the wicket and out of bounds. Grantsville will have it with 3:21 to go in this one. We mentioned up next, our 10-10 game will feature South Sevier and Delta. That's a 3-4 matchup. We'll have that one here live for you on Centricom and also on Mid-Utah Radio. There's a jumper inside, up and good. Madison Fields. Her first 2 of the game, and now 4 of the 5 starters have scored for Grantsville. Down inside, nice pass, catch, layup, no good. As Providence had the opportunity, could not convert. Ball goes out of bounds and will come the other way. So here's Ashley Edwards with it. And she runs the point for Coach Megan Vera. Up top, they'll come Laura Sandberg. As they'll play catch back and forth again. Providence in the 2-3 zone. Here's a three, angle right, off the iron, no good. Rebound though, taken down by Kylie Thomas. There's a little runner down the lane, floater up and good. Hannah Butler, her first two, and now 5 different players have scored for the Cowboys. Providence still looking for their first bucket as they'll come the other way. There's a little runner up, no good, and tie up on the rebound. And it'll go to Grantsville. And before we go back live, Grantsville wants to talk about it. They'll call the timeout with 2:07 to go here in the first quarter. And the Cowboys leading this one 13-0 over Providence Hall. Common opponents in this one. Both teams have played Delta. Grantsville defeated Delta the very first game of the season, 55-32. And Delta has 2 wins over Providence Hall. The last one by 15. As I mentioned, Grantsville's only 3 losses come against Stansbury. That was a 42-34 loss. East defeated them 62-47, and then Cedar got them 54-38. Other than that, 18 in the win column and just those 3 in the loss. Grantsville is on a 10-game winning streak as well. So here we come back live. Grantsville with the ball and the lead. Ball gets away momentarily and then nicely done as Providence Hall sneaks in and picks up the loose ball. Lillian Elliott with a nice play. Now the ball knocked out of bounds. Providence will keep it back into the game. Addison Smith. So they'll inbound right in front of Grantsville's bench. They'll have to come into the backcourt. This will be Desiree Berthoud. Here comes the trap on her. And she gets it away nicely into the high post. That's Sadie Bustillos. Now whistle on a kick ball. It'll stay with Providence. 13-0 so far. Minute 36 as Providence looking to crack into the scoring column. Once again, they'll go high post to Bustillos, angle right. Here's a chance for a 3. They don't take it. They'll go down low post. Rachel Weiss with it. Weiss turns, jumps it. Nicely done. Rachel Weiss gets the Patriots on the board for the first time on a little turnaround jumper. And it's 13-2. Let's see if that'll get Providence Hall going here in this one. Nice little step through and layup good. Ashley Edwards, you can see just how athletic she is. She's got 7 to lead all scorers in this ball game, and it's 15-2. Under a minute to go here in this first round play-in game. And again, half-court trapping defense is just tough to break. Once again, inside a step-through layup, and they'll call travel. Didn't get the ball on the floor, and will come the other way. Here comes Kylie Thomas in, 5'9" junior guard for Grantsville. And we'll see if the Cowboys will hold for one with 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter. As again, they'll move it around out on the front side. Sandberg tripped up down inside the lane, whistle on a foul. This one goes against Lillian Elliott. That'll be her first foul, and Grantsville inbounds under their own basket. They'll come way out on top here to Smith. That's Addie Smith with it. She'll back it out. And they'll swing it around the horn. Inside, the nice little left-handed shot. How about that one? Beautiful move. Madison Fields splits through the defense and then uses her left hand to float that one up and in. 17-2, and look out. Here comes another steal. This one is Maddie Fields again. Madison all the way to the bucket, left hand, lays it up and good. He's got back-to-back buckets and has 6 in the game, and the first quarter is going to come to an end. Grantsville leading it 19-2. And you can see why Grantsville is ranked number 2 in the state, as they are a handful. If you want to come by and watch some good basketball all day long, there are 8 games throughout the day here at Orem High School. As I mentioned, South Sevier Delta follows this one. That'll be at 10:10. At 11:50, Richfield and South Summit. That's a 2-4 game. At 1:30, number 1 seed out of Region 14, Carbon, takes on Manti. Manti, number 5 out of Region 13. 3:10, it'll be Emory and ALA, and again, Emory loaded. They are coming in ranked number 1 in the state. At 4:50, it'll be Union and Morgan. Union and Delta finished tied for the 3 seed out of Region 14. Union won the coin toss, so they come in number 3, and Delta slid to the number 4 spot. 6:30 game, it'll be Juab and North Sanpete. Juab, number 2 seed out of Region 14. Sanpete, the number 5 out of Region 15. And then the late game, I believe it'll be an 8-10 game, Judge and San Juan. That's a 2-4 matchup. So here we go back to live action as we start this second quarter. Providence Hall, again, succumbs to the pressure, and another steal by the Cowboys, and they'll come the other way with it as they'll get into their half-court set. They'll come in that deep corner. Kylie Thomas out on top now to Edwards as they swing it around the horn. Driving, dumping it inside. Ball's loose, picked up by Sadie Bustillos. She'll get it off to Desiree Berthoud. Berthoud, a really good point guard as well. She tries to go inside. Ball's kicked, and it'll stay with the Patriots. Berthoud, senior point guard, leads Providence Hall in scoring on the year. The Patriots will get it in here on the angle right. And they'll swing it around the horn. They try to go down inside. They were looking for Rachel Weiss. Ball's tipped away. And again, there's the length of the Grantsville Cowboys. Back into their half-court set again. Here's the lob, nicely done. Catch, layup, no good. Rebound taken down by Weiss of Providence. They'll immediately get it to their point guard, and they'll bring it into the front court. And they'll try to go high post, and there's just nothing there as it's stolen again. This time Hannah Butler with it, and now she'll slow things down. 19-2, Grantsville in control of this one. Down inside, bucket's good, and a foul. Madison White gets her second bucket of the game. She's got 4. They'll count it, and she'll shoot just 1.
Basket's good by number 24, Mason White.
Back into the game, it'll be Shaylin Hancock for Providence Hall. Junior forward for Coach Cardwell. How about that for a free throw? Nicely done. Mason White just lines it up one-handed and knocks it down. Perfect form. And she gives Grantsville a 20-point lead just a minute and a half into this second quarter. A little better ball movement this time by Providence as they'll get it down in the corner. Desiree Berthoud. Now she'll hand it off to Weiss. Trapped in there, and a whistle and another turnover. Not many teams with the length and athleticism that Grantsville brings to the tournament. Emory certainly has it. Carbon as well, quality team. South Sevier's the number 4 ranked team. That's who Delta has next. And then Richfield as well, a quality team. First round games are always a little bit scary. You get past this one, you move to the Sevier Valley Center next week for the double elimination part of the tournament. You lose here today, you're done. Here's a lob down inside. What a catch. Shot up and no good, though, by Mason White. And somehow Grantsville gets the offensive rebound, and they'll start it over. Hannah Butler with it way out front. Now Providence has switched to a man-to-man defense. To the bucket, here's a roll, shot up and good. Kylie Thomas gets bumped on her way to the basket, floats it up and in, and now she'll shoot a free throw. Back into the game, it'll be Madison Fields for Grantsville. And again, as you can tell, Grantsville is just a handful to try and handle down inside or outside. Here's the free throw, up and good. Thomas with 3 now in the game. 6 different players now have scored for the Cowboys. So here comes Desiree Berthoud. They'll get it across the court to Elliott. And again, Grantsville, their defense swarming all over the place. Down inside, they tried to find Rachel Weiss, and stepping in nicely there was Madison Fields with the steal. And the Cowboys, they'll run when they can, and then they'll pull out and run their offensive half-court set, which is very good. High post, left-handed jumper, rolls around and up and in. Madison Fields. And she's kind of carrying the offensive load now for a little bit. She's got 8 points in the ball game. Madison comes in averaging 13, leads them in scoring. Here's another steal. Back the other way, it'll be Laura Sandberg as she'll pull it up a half court. High post, they'll swing it to Fields. Down the lane, layup, good. And all of a sudden, Madison Fields got 10 in the ball game to lead all scorers. 29-2 is Grantsville just rolling it up here. There's another near steal as it's poked out of bounds on the far side by Mason White. Sadie Bustillos back in for Grantsville as she'll replace Lillian Elliott. And with that, timeout's going to be taken on the floor. 4:35 left here in the first half. All Cowboys so far, 29-2 in this one. Again, they're ranked number 2 in the state. You can certainly see why. Take a quick look at their schedule. We mentioned they opened the season with the victory over Delta, and then ran off 3 more in a row as they defeated Bear River. How about this score? They beat Kearns, one of the bigger schools up there, 73-22. Defeated Tooele, 52-26. Stansbury got them. Then beat Mountain Crest by 23. East beat them by 15, and then again they got on a little bit of a winning streak. Knocked off Logan 48-45. They did defeat Providence Hall 61-31 back in December. Got a win over Canyon View. And then their last loss came on December 28th against Cedar, 54-38. Since then they've run off 10 in a row. Hurricane, Tinnick, South Summit, Morgan, Judge, Summit, Academy, South Summit, Morgan, Judge Memorial, and Summit Academy. I believe their closest game in this 10-game winning streak, Hurricane stayed within 2 of them. And Judge lost to them only by 6. Grantsville now switching up their defense, playing straight up man-to-man on this particular possession. Providence Hall with it down on that low block. And didn't notice where she was, stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Rachel Weiss, that was much better offensive set as far as ball movement was concerned. Just couldn't get a shot up, but here we go the other way. So again, Grantsville down inside, jumper no good by Fields. But the offensive rebound comes right back to the home team, and they'll reset it. Ashley Edwards now left side, they'll swing it. Kylie Thomas. They try to go down in the low post. They do. And beautiful pass underneath with a catch and a layup is Mason White. To give credit to Madison Fields, seeing her on the baseline. 7 points in the game for White. She averages 9 per game. So a lot of these Cowboys almost at their averages right now. And again, Grantsville will just settle into their man-to-man defense. Nice little pass down underneath. Providence can't quite make the catch. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Patriots with 2:51 to go here in this first half.
For Grantsville is number 11, Callie Killian.
Here comes Callie Killian, a 5'7" junior, into the game for Grantsville. Again, you're watching the first round of the state tournament for the 3A girls. Brought to you by Centricom, local channel 10. Good to have you with us here on a Friday morning, early edition. Nice pass down inside, jumper rims in and out for Shaylin Hancock. Unfortunately for Providence, and they'll come the other way to the Cowboys. Again, in their half-court set, they'll skip pass over the top. Another nice entry pass. Here's that left-handed shot, no good, but she gets her own rebound, puts it up in a foul, and going to the free throw line will be Madison Fields. Madison with great hands. She made a nice, tough catch inside. Couldn't get the first one, but gets it right back, and she'll have an opportunity here to score. 2:23 to go here in the first half, 31-2, and here's the first free throw, up and good. Nice looking stroke there by Madison Field. 11 in the ball game for her. Second one, good as well. 12 now in the ball game. Grantsville perfect at the line, 4 for 4 here in the ball game. 33-2. As you can see, Grantsville's backed off of that half-court trap and just settling into the man-to-man now. Here's Bustillos with it way out front. Skip pass over the top. They'll go right side. With the drive, here's Berthoud, Desiree Berthoud, now up on top, ball tipped away out of bounds. Nice hustle there by Mason White. Coach Allie Cardwell here, still cheering on her girls here. She does a nice job with Providence Hall. Down the baseline they'll go, Lillian Elliott. Now they'll kick it to the high post to Hancock, now out front. Here's a three, rims off. And no good by Desiree Berthoud. And here comes Grantsville the other way. Again, down inside and trying to hit the baseline pass. Madison Fields, who has great vision. Leads them in scoring, 13 a game. Second in rebounding at 6, and they'll come right into her out of the inbound pass, and she floats it up and in. 14 in the ball game now for Madison Fields. 1 over her average. Here's a three, angle right up and no good by Madison Hufford. And Grantsville will bring it, trying to run. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of the Cowboys. It'll be Patriot ball. 61 seconds left here in the half. And Desiree Berthoud, she'll bring it into the front court. And she'll leave it off right side for Bustillos. Back to Berthoud. Oh, nice little entry pass down inside. A little bit of contact, no call. Patriots will keep it. As we move towards 30 seconds to go here in the half. Pass over the top. It's not handled well, and here comes Grantsville the other way. Let's see if they'll hold for one with 23 seconds to go. Inside, turnaround jumper, left it short, no good. Rebound is tipped out and controlled. And Grantsville now looks like they'll hold for one as we approach 10 seconds to go here in the half. Here on the angle left with it. Ashley Edwards now on top. She'll get it back into the deep corner. They'll go down inside. Madison Fields, nice little pass to a cutting player down the middle. That's Kylie Thomas. Can't get it to go. And the buzzer will sound. And a dominating first half to say the least, as Grantsville will go to the break with a 35-2 lead in this one. As we'll take a moment, we'll total up some numbers for you. Let you know how that first half went. So again, welcome to Orem High School as we are at the first round of the girls basketball state championships. This is what they call a play-in game. Win this one, you move on to the Sevier Valley Center next Thursday. If you drop this game today, your season's over and you move on into the spring sports. So again, we encourage you to come on up and enjoy basketball throughout the day. And then tomorrow, if you want to hang around, it'll be the boys all day long. They'll just trade spots. This one here, though, so far, all Grantsville, as they lead this one 35-2 in this first round game. As Grantsville came out in that half-court trapping defense and just turned the ball over several times in that first half. Providence just unable to get anything going at all. They had the one field goal by Rachel Weiss. She averages, 6 points per ball game, but just the 2 for her so far. No one else able to get a bucket in that first half. As far as Grantsville was concerned, they were led by Madison Fields. She had 14 in the first half. Most of her damage coming in that second quarter. She had 6 two-point field goals and was 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Ashley Edwards was 7 in the first half, along with Mason White. Ashley averages 10 a game, and Mason White averages 9. 3 points for Kylie Thomas, 2 points for Hannah Butler, and 2 for Addison Smith. So Grantsville with 14 two-point buckets in that first half, and then 1-3. They were also 4 for 4 from the free throw line. So honestly, a dominating performance by Grantsville there in that first half. So again, our thanks to Barrett Hilton. He produces this one here for us today, as he'll be here all day today and all day tomorrow. Long day for them here in the gym as they've come up early to set things up. They do such a great job streaming the games for Centricom Local Channel 10. And then Mid-Utah Radio will be with us on the next one, as we've got Delta and South Sevier. They've got the 10-10 tip here from Orem High School. It'll be Curtis Marsh and myself on the call. Should be a great game. South Sevier, a quality opponent, obviously, as they come in ranked number 4 in the state. And they will be a handful for the Rabbits in that one. We'll get our paperwork in order here, and we'll give you a little bit of an idea as well as to what you can expect tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will cooperate for those that would like to travel up here. Rained here last night, but this morning it's been fairly clear. So tomorrow, the first game in the morning, it'll be an 8:30 tip. It'll be Morgan and Carbon. That's a number 1 seed out of 13. Carbon, the number 5 out of Region 14. The 10-10 game will feature South Sevier and Juab. That's a 3-4 game. That could be a really, really good ball game there. At 11:50 a.m. tomorrow morning, Manti takes on Grantsville. That's a number 2 seed taking on a 4 seed. At 1:30, Providence Hall and San Juan. Another game that could really be a good game, even though that's a 1-6 game. Providence Hall, number 1 out of Region 14. San Juan's put up big numbers all year long. At 3:10, it'll be Richfield, the number 1 seed out of Region 15. They'll take on Mazer Prep Academy. That's out of Region 14. They're a 6 seed. The 4:50 game, again, another game that could really be at a quality ball game. That's a number 3 seed, Delta, out of Region 14. They tied for the number 2 seed, but lost the flip with Union, much like the girls as well. Judge Memorial take on Delta. That's a 3 versus 3. Again, that's a 4:50 tip. At 6:30 in the evening, it'll be Union taking on Grand County. That's a 2-5 matchup. And then the nightcap at 8:10 p.m., South Summit and Emory. another game that could be really, really a quality contest. That's a 2-4 seed, Emory and South Summit. So if you want to come up and enjoy some quality basketball, make your way up here to Orem High School. Nice facility here. And you can watch basketball all day long. Again, be careful if you're traveling, as there is supposed to be some weather moving into this area later this afternoon. So Grantsville out of the locker room. They're cruising in this one. As we mentioned, 35-2 is your score. As you can see the on-screen scoreboard there. As both teams have made their way into the gym for the next one. As Delta here watching this one, South Sevier as well. I mentioned Curtis Marsh will be with me on the call for the next one. We'll have it right here on Centricom, local channel 10, as well as Mid-Utah Radio. Of course, while this tournament kicks off here at Orem, the 2A as well going on today down at Snow College. North Sevier and Wasatch Academy, they're playing as we speak. Girls kicking things off as well down there at 10:40. Waterford Kanab will play. Millard and Layton Christian will tip it off at 12:20. Rockwell North Summit at 2 p.m. St. Joseph and Beaver at 3:40. Altamont takes on Draper APA at 5:20. The 7 p.m. game features Roland Hall Enterprise, and then the late one at 8:40. Gunnison will take on Duchesne, and then in the first round tomorrow, the boys will take over in the 2A down at Snow College. So games going on throughout the state. So they sound the buzzer. We're under a minute ready to go here to start this second half. Providence hasn't come out yet. So they're not even going to get a chance to warm up in this one, but I'm sure Coach Allie Cardwell in there trying to make what adjustments she can to get her team going, as they have the daunting task of trying to crawl back into this one. That's Grantsville leading it big, 35-2. Here comes the team from Providence Hall. Providence Hall located up in Harriman, just off Mountain View Corridor. Beautiful school. And the buzzer will sound, and we'll be ready to go. Once again, thrilled to have you with us here. Stick with us as we'll try and keep this one as entertaining as possible. As Grantsville leading 35-2. They'll have the ball to start this second half. As they will come back with their same starters. It'll be Ashley Edwards, Hannah Butler. Here's a three from the angle right, short, no good. Nice box out and rebound there by Lillian Elliott. Mason White, Madison Fields, and Addison Smith. And here comes the point guard, Desiree Berthoud with it, out on top. She'll swing it. Madison Hufford. Back to Berthoud. They'll try to go high post. They'll get it to her, now to the baseline. And a whistle on a traveling and a turnover to start this second half. So Shaylin Hancock on the floor, along with Madison Hufford, Desiree Berthoud, Lillian Elliott, and also Rachel Weiss. Ball Stripped away, nicely done by Providence. They'll have it coming the other way. And Berthoud will walk this into the front court, and immediately here comes Grantsville into that half-court trap once again that just caused all kinds of fits for Providence in the first half. And with the trap right here in front of us, coach says timeout. They'll save the possession, and they'll talk about it right here to our left. 6:59 to go here in the third quarter. Yeah, Providence will try and figure out a way to solve this half-court trap. Of course, Grantsville, obviously they're trying to prepare to get ready for their next game. It looks like they will probably move on, leading 35-2 here. They will play the 9-10 game if they win here. They'll play 9-10 on Thursday night. They'll take on the winner of South Sevier and Delta. So here's Lillian Elliott. She'll inbound right in front of us, right in front of our table, and she'll get it out to Berthoud. Berthoud drives the free throw line, cut off. She'll get it back now. Now Grantsville in a matchup man-to-man. As Berthoud looks for help, comes left side. Back to her on this angle left. And a lot of people saying, you know, look for your shot here. Put it up. Here is a jump ball down inside. Berthoud tied up. It'll stay with the Patriots right here in front of their own bench. So here we go. We'll see if the Patriots can get something going right here on this possession as they'll go high post, nicely done to Weiss. Kick it back out. Now Berthoud takes a three down the barrel. Just a little bit short, no good. Long rebound. Controlled by Grantsville, or excuse me, by Providence Hall. Here goes Berthoud down the lane. Layup no good. Nice move. Just couldn't quite get it to go. And here's Ashley Edwards the other way for Grantsville. All the way down the court. Lays it up. Good. She's fouled. 9 for Ashley Edwards, and she'll shoot a free throw. As you saw her athleticism right there as she took the ball length of the court. Got the bump, and she'll shoot a free throw. This one off, no good. Rebound taken by Shaylin Hancock, and they say out of bounds. It'll stay, or it'll go to Providence. And here comes Grantsville again as they'll set up in that half-court trap. As Grantsville traps on the far side, Providence will break out of that trap. And then they'll come left side, down low, baseline. Up with the shot, rolls off and no good by Rachel Weiss. It was a nice move. Rim not being real kind to Providence Hall on that one. And Grantsville pushes it, now they'll bring it back out. 5:23 to go here in the third. As we mentioned, Grantsville has been in control from the get-go. Little Euro step to the bucket up, no good. Nice move there by Ashley Edwards. Ball comes off though, and Providence will have it. And again, here comes the trap. Providence does a nice job breaking it this time. There's a kick out to three from the angle right off the iron again. No good. Madison Hufford looked like it was going to go, comes back out. Grantsville the other way. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowboys. Here comes Kylie Thomas back into the game for Grantsville. Averages, I should say she has 3 so far in the ball game. And they'll bring it out on top. Here's Edwards with it. And again, Providence in that 2-3 zone. Ball goes down inside and then knocked away from Madison Fields. So Grantsville inbounds with 4:37 to go here in the third quarter. On cruise control as they lead it here big. There's a 2-point shot up, no good. Long rebound taken down by Ashley Edwards. Back in the deep right corner, here's a 3. Rebound's gonna come off long, and great hustle into the deep corner by Grantsville to save that. But Providence Hall now comes up with it. That was Kylie Thomas that went out of bounds after that ball. High post, here's a jump shot, off the rim, no good. And the rebound taken down by Grantsville. They want to run. Deep left corner 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound taken down nicely by Lillian Elliott. Nice ball movement here by Providence. They'll go down inside. Here's your shot, up and good. Nicely done there by Desiree Berthoud. She gets on the board for the first time. And with that, Grantsville says, we want a timeout. As Providence gets a bucket, they cut it to 33, and immediately a timeout taken by the Cowboys. So, both teams will talk about it. Again, our appreciation to Orem High School, their administration and staff, for allowing us to be here in their facility for the first round today and tomorrow. Girls today, boys tomorrow. Again, it'll be Delta and South Sevier coming up next. It's a 10-10 start, as we'll have it right here on Centricom. Also Mid-Utah Radio joins us on that one. Of course, Orem High School still in session, obviously, on a Friday. They have blocked off some parking for the tournament here. But come on up, enjoy the day. Then stick around for the boys tomorrow. So here we go out of the timeout. It'll be Grantsville ball in the backcourt. Hannah Butler will inbound for the Cowboys. And Ashley Edwards, again, does a great job running the point here for Grantsville. Very long and athletic. She's got 9 so far here in the ball game. Right side with it, here's Madison Fields now in the deep corner. They'll bring it back out to Madison, and they'll kick it around the horn. We approach 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Madison Fields back to a cutting Hannah Butler, and she's fouled going to the basket. Great vision once again by Madison Fields. Great low post player and has great vision. One of the better passers you'll see in the game. Hannah averages double figures on the season. Just 2 so far here this morning. She's got 1 field goal. Back into the game, here comes Mason White, along with Laura Sandberg. Knocks the second one down. (38-4), Grantsville leading. And here comes that half-court trap again. Ball kicked, it'll stay out of bounds here at the half-court. And they'll bring it into the backcourt. Here's Desiree Berthoud. She works it into the front court. They'll break the trap. Here's a shot from the free throw line. Up off the back iron, no good. Berthoud fights for the rebound. Ball goes off of, they say Grantsville. It'll stay with the Patriots. 2:36 to go here in this third quarter. And Desiree will inbound under her basket. Got to get it in, and just does. Nope. Timeout taken just before the 5-second count. And Providence will keep it here on the sideline to our left. So if you're just tuning in, obviously Grantsville off to a great start in this one. They led it 19-2 after the first quarter. Outscored Providence 16-0 in the second quarter to take a 35-2 halftime lead. And now lead at 38-4, obviously in a very low scoring third quarter of play here. We take a look at the rankings so far in the 3A girls. Of course, Emory ranked #1 in the state, as they have a really, really good team. That'll be fun to watch here as well. Grantsville, of course, ranked #2. Carbon out of Region 14. They come in ranked #3. South Sevier, you'll see them next. They're ranked #4, and their cross-county rivals, Richfield Wildcats, are ranked #5. Coach Ali Cardwell keeping things very positive here to our left. Does a nice job with these girls from Providence, as they know they're up against obviously one of the best teams in the state. So the ball will come out front here to Lillian Elliott. Now the ball left side, ball gets away and out of bounds. It'll go to Grantsville. So here we go the other way. Edwards with it. As again, she surveys from up top. Puts it on the floor left side. Grantsville very disciplined in their half-court set, as they try to work it inside to the post. They'll come high post. Ball tipped away momentarily. But Hannah Butler will go get it. She'll reset the offense for Grantsville as we approach 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Thinking about a three, doesn't take it. Ashley Edwards, now she does. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound, run down. My goodness, nicely done by Ashley Edwards. She came from that far corner to go get it out front. She has it now left side as they'll try to go down inside low post. Beautiful back cut, whistle and a foul. Hannah Butler goes back to the free throw line. This Grantsville does a really nice job playing the high-low game. First one, no good. Hannah so far 3 points here in the ball game. Here comes Sadie Bustillos back in for Grantsville. Second one off the rim, no good. Nice rebound taken there by Rachel Weiss. And Grantsville now will settle back into just traditional man-to-man. They try to go high post, do the Patriots, but the ball gets way out of bounds. Here comes Shaylin Hancock back in. And she'll replace Lillian Elliott, who I believe picked up her 4th foul on that last whistle. 1 minute 20 to go here in the third quarter as Grantsville again will settle into their half-court offense. Nice pass down into the post. Layup up and good. Nice little catch and layup by Mason White. She got 9, right on her average for the year. And back the other way. Here comes the Patriots. High post. Nice move to the bucket. Layup a little bit strong. No good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Ashley Edwards, as she is all over the place. She'll bring it into the front court. Crossover dribble down low. Nice catch. Layup off the iron, no good. Rebound taken by Bustillos. She'll bring it into the front court. Nicely done there by Sadie as she gets the rebound, works it into the front court. Baseline whistle and a foul. This is going to go against Hannah Butler. It'll be out of bounds underneath for Providence Hall. Oh, the ball will come in. Low post. Shannon Hancock. They'll go down in, shot up, no good. And the rebound will be controlled once again by Grantsville. And here comes Ashley Edwards. We approach 20 seconds left here in the quarter. Down inside, turn, jump, good. Mason White 11 in the game now for Mason White. Down to 6 seconds. If Providence will get a shot up here before the buzzer. Nice little turn, step back, puts it up, no good. Desiree Berthad with a nice move, just can't finish it off, and at the end of the third, Grantsville now leading it 42-4. As things slowed down considerably there in that third quarter. 7-2. Grantsville outscoring Providence there in that period. So 8 minutes to go in this one before the first team will punch their ticket on to that next round. Again, stay right here with us on this same channel as we'll have Delta and South Sevier coming up. You can also catch it on Mid-Utah Radio. So here we go. It'll be Grantsville's ball to start this fourth and final quarter. And looks like they'll come back with the same the five starters that started this one. And they'll, again, be patient on the offense as they really try to exploit the inside game. Nice move all the way to the bucket, up no good by Ashley Edwards. Rebound put back is good though. Madison Fields, 16 in the game now for Madison. Averages 13 on the year, so obviously above her average here in this first round. 44-4. Oh, beautiful move to the bucket, up no good. Nice effort by Desiree Berthoud. Couldn't get it to go, but ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Providence Hall. Here's Desiree to inbound. As tries to work it down inside to Shaylin Hancock, but it's taken away. And here comes Grantsville the other way. To the bucket, up with a shot blocked. Out of bounds, but a nice effort there. Rachel Weiss goes up, blocks that one. It'll stay with Grantsville. We'll see how long Grantsville will stay here with their starters up 44-4 here in the fourth. I assume they'll probably give them a couple more minutes, and then they'll come with some of their substitutes in this one. 7:10 left in the ball game. Nice little lob inside catch, layup, couldn't quite finish that time was Madison Fields, and the rebound taken down by Providence Hall's Rachel Weiss. There's Desiree Berthoud. She'll lay it off left side now. She gets it back. As they'll take it baseline. Maybe not a bad idea for Bustillo. Shoot that one up from the baseline. As she creates a little bit of space, she'll bring it back out. Here's the skip pass, left side. And Desiree Berthoud again with it. She'll lay it off right side. Bustillo's with it. Now, spin move, can't get the shot up. Now she does, turns, puts it up, and goes. Nicely done. Rachel Weiss with her second basket. She's got 4 in the ball game. And Grantsville brings it the other way. Again, it's now be patient in the offensive set. Over the top, here's a little jumper from the corner of the free throw line, a little bit hard, no good, and a nice job on the rebound. Desiree Berthoud, she'll turn and she'll bring it into the front court. Under 6 to go in this one. All Grantsville has been from the start. Number 2 team in the state, showing you why. Bustillos, now to Berthoud. As the ball's tipped, still controlled by Bustillos. And here's the turnover taken away. Kylie Thomas will pick it away. And Ashley Edwards, the point guard with it, brings it across the timeline, left side. They'll slow it down again. So we approach 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Here's a long three, good. Ashley Edwards knocks down her second three of the ball game. 12 points in the game now for Ashley Edwards. Averages 10 per contest. And it's 47-6 with a timeout here on the floor. So again, we welcome you inside of the gymnasium here at Orem High School. Appreciate Orem hosting the first round of the 3A boys and girls state tournament. Again, it's a do or die situation on the first day here. You win, you move on to the Sevier Valley Center next Thursday. If you lose, you wrap up your season. So it's a great day for many. It's a tough day for some. As for some, it means the end of a basketball career if they lose this one and you're a senior. You get to move on into the spring sports. And this one looks like it's going to go to Grantsville, obviously up 47-6. As we mentioned, they'll play the late game next Thursday at the Sevier Valley Center. So here's Providence out of the timeout. As they'll be patient again. Nice little baseline move though. Cut off. Madison Fields does a nice job moving her feet, getting on that baseline defensively. Now here's a steal. Madison Fields with it. She'll bring it all the way up the floor. Keeps it in the left hand. Now looks for some help out on front. Again, as they'll be patient. Ball tipped away momentarily. Down inside, wow, nice defensive play there. Rachel Weiss goes up, makes a nice block, and then recovers the ball. And Providence will have it halfway through this fourth and final quarter. Bustillos cut off at the baseline. She'll work it back out on top now. She has Raper fouled. There's Bustillo, baseline. Turnaround, can't get anything up. Here's a long three out on the angle right, over the top, no good, and it'll go out of bounds. And Grantsville will have it coming the other way. 3:45 left in this one. As this is the opener for the 3A tournament. And Grantsville with the ball and a shot up and good from the baseline. Nicely done. That's Callie Killian, 5'7" junior guard, gets her first bucket of the ball game. 49-6, 3:20 to go. Berthoud with a three, just off the iron, no good. Long rebound, goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Cowboys.
Visit the snack bar and concession stand in our southeast corner of the field house. We'd like to thank Orem volleyball program.
So here we go. Once again, here's the point guard, Ashley Edwards with it. Well, goes by her man, dumps it down into the baseline. And they'll restart it. Here's a three, angle left. This one up and good. Ashley Edwards with her third three of the ball game. 15 in the ball game now for Ashley Edwards, the starting point guard. Had 7 at the half and has been very consistent in this one. Here's Berthoud with it as they'll swing it around the side, left side. Bustillos back to Berthoud. Here's a three, short off the iron, rebound taken down nicely there by Mason White. She'll hand it off now to Hannah Butler. 2:20 to go in this one. 52-6. Grantsville with it. Ashley Edwards out on that angle left now. They'll swing it up top. They'll go down inside to Callie Killian. Ball comes back out. Edwards in that deep corner. And now here's a three. Right side, no good. Ball comes off the top and rebound to Providence Hall. Timeout taken on the floor. Addison Smith's going to check back in for Grantsville. So under 2 to go in this one. As fans from both Delta and South Sevier making their way into the facility as they will cheer on their teams, as that'll be the next game. So with a minute 51 to go. Providence Hall will have it in the backcourt. Into the game for Providence Hall, it'll be Trinity Holt. She'll see a little action here in this one. Grantsville stays with their starting 5 here. Here's a three out on the angle right, just a little bit short by Lillian Elliott. Rebound nicely done there. Hannah Butler controls it. She'll get it off to her point guard, Ashley Edwards. They'll come down the lane, then kick it back out, and they'll reset. Here's a three. Out on the angle right, no good by Ashley Edwards, but the rebound taken by their leading rebounder in the game so far, Madison Fields. Now the ball gets away in the backcourt, and Providence races down and gets it. Nicely done. The Bustillos drives baseline. Nice little pass underneath, can't get the shot up. Is Rachel Weiss. They'll go to Berthoud. Look at this move, up and under, no good, but she's fouled, and free throws are coming for Desiree Berthoud. Ashley Edwards picks up the personal. And with 70 seconds to go in this one, Desiree Berthoud at the line. First one off the iron, no good. Now here comes 4 different players for Grantsville in. See if we can make sure we catch them. Chloe Butler, a sophomore, will come into the game. Kylie Thomas back in. Laura Sandberg will be back in along with, I believe, Callie Killian. Second free throw off the iron, no good. Rebound taken down by Ashley Edwards, and she'll push into the front court for Grantsville. Down the lane, ball knocked away momentarily, stolen by Providence. Nicely done there. That was Lillian Elliott who got the steal. Berthoud with it, pulls up top of the key, right side. She'll kick it now to Trinity Holt. She'll drive to the baseline, ball knocked away. It'll stay with the Patriots with 50 seconds to go in this one. Well, here's Providence as they look down inside, nobody there. They'll skip past to Berthoud. Her jumper from 3 off the left side, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of the Patriots. It'll be Grantsville ball. So we approach half a minute to go in this one. As Grantsville is going to punch the first ticket of the day on into the second round. Nice little dump off down inside. Ball's knocked away, but controlled by Grantsville. Left side, here's a three. Off the iron, no good by Callie Killian. Put back, up and good though by Coley Butler. The 6'1 sophomore gets a bucket. And that'll do it. As Grantsville wins this one, 54-6. And they will move on into the second round of the state girls tournament down at the Sevier Valley Center. Again, they will have the late game. It'll be the 9-10 game on Thursday night. They'll take on the winner of this next game, South Sevier and Delta. Thanks, girls. As the Grantsville show some great sportsmanship, they come by and give us all a little fist bump. We appreciate them, and we'll wish them the best of luck along with their coach as they move on into the tournament. Thanks, guys. Thank you. So with that being said, your final once again, 54-6 is it, and we'll step away from this one, and we'll come right back with Delta and South Sevier right after this.